What's going on, all you anime movie maniacs out there? Phat Samurai Guy is here with Let Fat Blood, and we just got out of the... And Pikachu's here as well, that's right. Pika! We just got out of the theater of seeing...
Detective Pikachu, of all things. What the hell?
Yes.
Why?
This movie should not exist.
Why?
This movie should not exist.
What?
This movie should be garbage. This movie should be shit.
Yeah, it had a double whammy going against it. First of all, this is, from what I can tell, I've never played the game, but it is loosely based on the game Detective Pikachu. From what I gathered, it seems that they took certain characters and certain plot points and story points and incorporated it into their own story. So you've got the stigma of it being based on a video game, and also Pokemon is a huge anime property for, what, probably 20 plus years now at this rate. It was fine. It wasn't bad.
It was fun.
I don't get it. I'm confused. it wasn't as bonkers as I was hoping. Like the main reason we wanted to see this was because we saw the trailer and it looked ridiculous.
Yeah, it looked ridiculous.
The good news is I found it to be slightly ridiculous within its own world. They play the whole humans and Pokemon living side by side, and Bill Nye villain is obvious, but it's fine. You see Bill Nye, you know he's gonna be a villain. It's Bill Nye. You can't do anything about that face, okay? So what I found was, it was a little ridiculous, not as ridiculous as I wanted, not laugh out loud hysterical, but it was cute. And the story was very simple. Yeah. And it had a little bit of ridiculous moments. You've got live action mixed with true to life what the Pokemon look like. Like there's no Sonic the Hedgehog trying to make it look, like
giving it human teeth.
Yeah, none of that. No human, not the hands without the gloves and all that. No, these are legit. You've seen the trailer. They're legit. They all look like their counterparts, their anime counterparts. And there's a little bit of heart. Yeah. Especially towards the end.
There's a little bit of heart. Well, we won't go into spoilers, but we can go ahead and give them a brief plot synopsis, and then we'll go in what we liked and what we didn't like.
You got the young kid who's been estranged from his dad for a really long time, and he finds out that he dies. So he goes to the city that his dad was last working in to kind of like tie up the loose ends, clean out his apartment and kind of like say goodbye. And he comes across this talking Pikachu, and the Pikachu has memory loss, but he knows that he was the kid's dad's Pokemon partner. So they decide to go investigate, and because Pikachu believes that the dad is still alive.
Played by Ryan Reynolds.
Right, and you get an adventure. You get an adventure out of it, and that's basically, there's no point in going into any details after that.
No, that's pretty much the gist.
No real spoilers, because it's kind of, it's a cute story. I can't believe I'm saying that it's cute. What's wrong with me? I'm tired.
And like you said, there is heart.
There
is some heart in here. Now, this is the main thing I want to throw out there to you guys, all you movie lover badasses out there. So a good example. Me and her, she's more familiar with the franchise. She watched the TV series when it came out.
No. I watched a couple of episodes when it came out because it was such a bizarre. First of all, I was years and years too old to be into it. This is a kids show, for fuck's sake. But it was so insanely huge when it came out. It was such a phenomenon. If you were around in the mid to late 90s, it was inescapable. And I was like, what the hell is this? So I had to watch a couple of episodes. I was curious as hell. And
but she's cute. She's familiar enough to where she watched Digimon. And other anime as well. So at the time, was Pokemon kind of a gateway anime for you?
I'll tell you why it was a gateway, because at the time, my recollection is that Pokemon was so huge that American TV was scrambling to find the next big thing and the next Pokemon. And so you had your Digimons, you had your Monster Ranchers, you had all these other shows that were similar to Pokemon. I found Digimon was a more story driven, even though it
Right.
was action and it was card based game. It was an anime based on card game, and same concept. You know, you get your little Digi-Friends and they Digivolve, I think is what they were called. I think is what it was called. But you know, it was a little more of a straight line to a story where my recollection of Pokemon is I think you had story arcs, but they also tended to be one-off episodes, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Remember, I've only seen a handful of episodes to know.
Did you see any of the movies?
Oh no.
The animated movies?
No.
Okay.
I remember when they came out, they were a big deal. But
Right.
I don't.
So, coming from someone who is a little familiar.
I have a slight familiarity with.
Yeah,
with the
I mean,
franchise.
she was fangirling out a little bit in the movie. You were recognizing characters.
Okay.
Come on.
Bulbasaur is adorable. Squirtle is adorable.
She knows the names.
And
Squirtle.
And I think it's Charmander. I think Charmander. There's three Chars. It's Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard. So Charmander is the little one, who's the nice one. This is what I remember.
And
Charmander's like the little baby,
Right.
okay? Charmander evolves into Charmeleon, who's like a rebellious teenager, and then Charmeleon evolves into Charizard, who's like this unruly dick.
Right.
And you have to like earn this guy's respect before he'll like do what you say, if I'm not mistaken.
And we had some Jigglypuff cameo as well in there.
Yeah, not as much as I wanted. I was expecting like a whole, you know,
right.
big thing.
So-
but Jigglypuff always cracked me up. Like,
Right.
The whole marker with the
Jigglypuff.
had the marker with inside the microphone because he'd get pissed off every time he tried to sing for people and they'd fall asleep and he would get pissed, stop what he was doing, take the marker out of his microphone and write on people's faces as
Yes.
punishment.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's what she told me about the character. So anyway,
Yeah.
coming from someone that appreciates some of the franchise,
I get it.
right? She gets it.
A little bit.
Little bit of fangirling there.
A little bit.
And then so you have
They're
this side of this side of the spectrum,
Yeah.
and then you have me. I'm older than her, obviously. So if you were too old,
Little bit. Yeah.
to get into Pokemon
really
at the
get
time,
into it, yeah,
right?
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
way older, so I was aware of it. I knew about it. I kind of had a gist of what it was.
Yeah.
But it wasn't really my thing.
I think at this point everybody knows
I
what
was-
Pikachu
I
is
was,
through cultural osmosis.
Yeah,
but
I was Ninja Scroll. Go the professional 13.
Yeah.
Go 13. That was my shit. But I was aware of Pokemon. Now, will you fans out there? Well, not fans, viewers out there. If you have nothing, no attachment to the franchise, you don't know anything about Pokemon, the franchise, the anime, the movies, all that stuff, will you guys enjoy it? And I say you will. Because if I had fun with it,
Yeah.
and if I was entertained, I think you will be too. So
I think we've killed.
yeah, I looked at it as a fantasy.
We've killed.
This is a fantasy,
We've killed worse time.
adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've spent much worse in an hour and 45 minutes. It didn't feel long.
Yes.
It breezed by pretty quickly.
Yeah.
There was really no.
I was getting a little bit of a Gremlins vibe,
Maybe.
Howard the Duck vibe.
Yeah, a little bit.
80s vibe, like a
Yeah.
little bit.
But yeah, we've watched way worse films
Yes.
at shorter length that felt much longer.
Yes.
So I mean, it's harmous. It's cute and it's harmless.
It's a fun watch. It's very entertaining.
Surprisingly, I'm so
Yeah.
embarrassed.
You do get some action here and there. I think the movie could have had some more action.
Yeah.
For me personally, I don't know if you felt this way, but the beginning and the introduction, and then us getting on our way to, on our adventure, was exciting for me. And then it kind of felt like the midway of the film got a little slow.
Well, it turned into
And then,
a mystery, a detective story.
Yeah.
Where Pokemon is known for being battles.
Right.
You're known for fighting. In this,
I didn't mind the mystery, but for me, it just got a little slow, a little bit, and then it picked back up with the action, especially with the finale. So it's a fun watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to recommend. If you guys have kids, go take them. If you're a fan of the anime, go take them. If you're bored, you're not doing that, and you want to go out and watch a nice, fun little animated / live action, fun adventure mystery romp.
Yeah. Based on a video game
I think
and
you'll enjoy
an
it.
anime that doesn't suck balls.
Was there anything? I know, right? Death Note.
Oh fuck! Don't get me started.
That's another video for another
Don't
day.
Get me started on Death Note.
Anything you didn't like? You were like, this is some bullshit,
At first,
or you were okay?
At first, the Bill Nye doing what he did with Mewtwo,
Mm-hmm.
it got a little weird and convoluted.
Okay.
And because he has this plot, and
That we won't spoil.
and it happens.
Yeah,
and when
yeah.
it happens, I'm like, well, this came the fuck out of nowhere. But
Uh-huh.
I'm also watching a Pokemon movie,
Language,
so
language.
I can't like complain about the wacky, ridiculous
Yeah.
villain plot. It's Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
you just go with it. And that's, I think, the benefit to this is like you're in this world where literally you just have
Right.
Snorlaxes sitting in the middle of the street, and it's just like, no, you have to go with it.
Yeah.
You have to. It's just, no, it's fine. It's
And
wacky.
got some Ken Watanabe in the
yeah,
film.
that was unexpected.
We
That
are
was nice.
fans of him, and he can act in anything. He'll
can,
put on a
and he-
dramatic performance,
He can, and he
in a
will.
serious, dramatic performance in Pokemon movie.
Yes,
Yeah, because he's Ken Watanabe.
that's right.
Yeah, so, yeah, fun, entertaining romp.
Yeah, it's cute.
There was some funny moments. You get some Ryan Reynolds isms. I'm sure some of that was ad-libbed, because of his Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if some of the dialogue was ad-libbed.
yeah. Some of it cracks me up. I'm not the biggest Ryan Reynolds fan.
Yeah.
I'll be the first to admit that. I think he was perfect for Deadpool, and
Uh-huh.
that's pretty much it. Like, I don't really care either way if he's around or not.
Right. Would you have preferred? I thought he did a good job in the film, voice acting the character. But would you have preferred Danny DeVito?
Given the way this story turned out,
Mm-hmm.
no.
Okay.
Because that wouldn't have been. That wouldn't have worked. And if you see the movie, you'll know why.
I'm just picturing it right now. Yeah, that
The movie
yeah.
would not have ended the way it did,
No,
so,
no, we wouldn't
no.
be able to take it seriously at all.
No.
But I remember earlier on when they were announcing voice actors, some fans were like, "Get Danny DeVito to do the voice."
Pika Pika.
Anything else before we let him go?
No.
Short and sweet.
Yeah.
Little review vlog for you guys today.
It's harmless.
Yeah.
It's
There's heart. There's a lot of cute. Maybe cute overload.
nice to be in a wacky world that is just lets you absorb it.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'm just there.
That's the one thing I forgot to mention that I appreciated with this film is that they throw you right in it.
Yeah.
You are in it. You are in the world. This is our world. They didn't waste any time with this long, slow build up and reality, and then you get to Pokemon World. No, you are. As soon as the movie starts, you are in Pokemon World.
Yeah, you have Pokemon in lieu
People
of
walk
animals.
the city.
You just-
Everybody walking around with their own little pets.
Yeah.
And it was cool.
Yeah.
It was fun to hang out. All right, let's go ahead and give it a quick rating before we go.
3.5.
3.5 above average.
It's given the odds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to give it a 3.5 as well.
Cool.
So, anything else?
No.
All right, that's it for today's video. Let us know in the comments below what you guys thought of
Detective Pikachu.
Detective Pikachu. You love it? You hate it? You think Japan will hate it? I think Japan should give a pass on this one and appreciate it. So, because we've done a lot worse here. Dragon Ball Evolution, anyone?
Sonic.
Sonic. Well, hopefully they fix that. Sonic's still gonna suck, guys. Okay? Even if they fix his look, it's still gonna suck. But that's a different video for a different day. Alright, let us know in the comments below what you guys thought of Detective Pikachu. We see you guys next time. Peace.